Virgo, this is Lisa with the Poet Oracle, and today we're going to find out what's going on with you and the person you were thinking about when you clicked on this video. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. And if you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and do so that you're notified when future videos are released. Today we are going to look at some tarot cards. I have some oracle cards. At the end we're going to get some personal messages, but just keep in mind that this is just a general reading. So take what resonates, leave what does not. If you feel that any roles need to be reversed from how I present it, then by all means flip it. Okay, well, the very first cards that we got here are all in the reverse. We have the Six of Pentacles, followed by the Queen of Cups, followed by the Emperor in the reverse. Okay, so the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, our very first card of this reading, definitely represents somebody that was not equally giving to this situation. There was a lot of inequality, maybe you giving a lot, this person giving very little, and it made you feel very undervalued by this person. They made you feel like they were not that you were not important to them because they were not investing the way that they should have if they wanted this relationship to grow. This is a person that very much abused their position in this situation. You know how you can, if somebody knows that you love them a lot, they may take advantage of it knowing or thinking that you would not walk away. And so, you know, with the Queen of Cups in the reverse, you're dealing with somebody that was very unhappy as a whole, very emotionally immature, very insecure. This person could have been very smothering and controlling because of their insecurities, or they just could have been very manipulative, maybe even spiteful and vengeful. And this person with the Emperor in the reverse, this person operated from their ego, right? This could be an absent parent, so they may have children that they don't take care of, doesn't have to be, but somebody that is definitely very controlling, maybe even excessively controlling, somebody very rigid, very, very stubborn, not willing to bend in this relationship at all or compromise at all. It's sort of like a my way or the highway kind of person. All right. And it really seems like this person may have been a little needy, but which I find funny because somebody that's needy, you know, in a one-sided relationship, they're not even giving out what they expect to get. All right, well, I mean, we got the Ten of Swords. This is a huge burden on your back, or at least it feels like a huge burden. Just a lot of stress, you're just exhausted from this person's ego, their attitude, their manipulation, whatever the case is, you're over it. Their jealousy, their insecurity, you're just like, this is too much to bear. All right, I mean, we got the Queen of Swords, but she's sitting here in the reverse. And this is somebody that's very cold, very dishonest, just very unkind. Let's get one more from this deck. I mean, I think it's clear. You're dealing with, well, you're dealing with an asshole, it looks like. All right. But you got some options out here, or this person has options. We got the Seven of Cups that's showing. And this is somebody that has commitment issues. Maybe this is a person, because they're so insecure, they like to surround themselves with people that build up their security instead of working on it themselves. And so this individual just keeps their options open. They may have a lot of choices, or right now you may have some options opening up to you. Take it as it resonates. I want one more from this deck. I know I said that before, but we're going to get one more. All right, one more. I do not like that Seven of Cups showing up, unless it's for you that you now have options that are presenting themselves. We got the World card. It's sitting here in the reverse. And this is all about, you know, not learning the lessons. Now, this could have been this person that is just not learning from the mistakes of the past. They continue to do things over and over again. But this definitely feels like there's some unfinished business, you know, things that just didn't get complete because this person was not emotionally mature. All right, let's get some from this deck and see if we get any more messages for you. All right, we have the Three of Wands that's sitting here in the reverse. And so this is all about having no foresight. You know, this person did not think about how their actions would affect the situation. And because of them not being able to see how their actions or lack of actions would affect this relationship. It caused all kinds of delays and maybe even a break in this relationship, but definitely not the growth that you would want in a relationship. Man, we get the World's card in the reverse again. There's some lessons that need to be learned. Either you have not learned quite all the lessons that you need to out of this situation, or there is unfinished business with this situation, or at least that's what this person thinks. Or maybe you feel like there's unfinished business in this situation. All right, let's get one more. But we got to learn the lessons. You know, what did this relationship teach you? Did it teach you how to love yourself more? Did it teach you how not to treat somebody? You know, what it... Whoa! I never had that happen before. That's wild. Anyways, I'm sorry. Wow. I mean, it shot to the ceiling and came back down. Anyways, the Star card in the reverse. And so with the Star card showing up, this represents a lot of depression, maybe even illness from that depression. But just feeling very ignored by this person. This came out right under the 10 of Wands. And that was a big burden to you, is feeling like you were not important to this person. All right. Let's get one more. Okay. Well, we got the 10 of Wands that's in the reverse along with the 9 of Pentacles. And I'm glad that 10 of Wands is sitting in the reverse, because what we're talking about is finally saying no, right? Setting that boundary, taking a break from somebody, walking away, right? And what are you walking away for? Well, we got the 9 of Pentacles that's sitting here. And this is solo pleasures, getting your money back together, being self-sufficient, taking care of yourself, living your best life. All right, well, I want to see what this person thinks about when they think about you. All right. Then we're going to flip over to our oracle cards. But what does this person think about when they think about you? Okay. We got the 8 of Swords. And so with the 8 of Swords showing up here, this is like you have pulled yourself back to like you've kind of like restricted them from getting close to you. You've isolated yourself. It's like a self-imposed isolation. You've pulled yourself back. This person does not have access to you anymore. If they are able to communicate with you, they don't have access to you. Do you know what I'm saying? You know how you can be in communication with somebody but not know anything about them? That's what this person feels when they think about you. They think, you know, all you're doing is sitting around thinking about all the swords that they put in to this relationship. All right, well, we got the 2 of Swords that's sitting in the reverse. And so, you know, they feel like there's a lot of confusion when it comes to this, right? They want to compromise, but yet they feel like they don't know what you want to do, right? They're very confused. Maybe you're not talking to them. You're not telling them where you are. And so right now, they don't really know what the heck is going on. It's like you've put your walls up and, Lord have mercy. When they think about you, they know that this was a destruction in this relationship. This was an unwanted change for them. You walking away or you bailing out of this situation, but they believe that you brought that tower down and you said, you know what? I don't want this anymore. And if you haven't done this, you will be. Whew. Excuse my voice. I am getting over an illness, but it's getting to me right now in this reading. Lord, I mean, can I shuffle? All right, let's get one more. What this person thinks about when they think about you. Well, 2 more. We'll take them. Okay, well, we get the Fool card that's sitting here, but it's in the reverse. And so the Fool card in the reverse is somebody that was very unprepared for you. So when they think about you, they think about the fact that you're gone, that you're absent from their life, and they were not prepared for that. They were not prepared to be without you, but they definitely did not prepare themselves for this relationship either. They didn't put in what they needed to put in for it. And now we got the King of Pentacles that's showing up here. And this is somebody that's very solid, very practical. They may feel like you are very solid, very balanced, very much a leader. They may think that you're very good at investments, or they may think that somebody is investing in you or that you're investing in somebody else. And you might be. All right. If you are, drop a comment. Let us know. Like, I already got somebody new. I don't know what this person is doing thinking about me. All right. Let's get some oracle cards. Either way, it looks like you got some lessons to learn. And then we got the release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. And this very much makes sense with the two different world cards that we got here in the reverse, right? There's some lessons that need to be learned so that you can completely close this cycle out and truly release this person for good. Get them out of your energy. Learn the lessons that you need to learn from this. Oh my gosh, the it is safe for you to love card is sitting in the reverse. You may feel like it's not safe to enter into any relationships because of maybe what this person did, or maybe even other past relationships building up to this one. But I can tell you that it is very much so safe to love. But in order to do that, you have to make the effort. This says, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Where are you being pulled to? Where are you being drawn to? I like this card because there's two little kids here. So is there somebody from your past, or maybe somebody you've known since you were children that you want to make the effort towards, or wants to make the effort towards you? We got the passion card. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Don't ever let a relationship take away your glow from within and your passion for life and love. All right, let's get some from this deck. Oh, we got the snake card. This is competition. Looking over your shoulder. The other woman, right? Did this person have you in third-party situations? Cheating on you, lying to you. What a dirty down snake. Ooh. Ooh, I don't like that one then when it comes out. Ugh. All right, we got the kisses card, which is unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection and falling in love, sitting in the reverse. You don't want to kiss and make up. This person did not love you unconditionally. You don't even like this person anymore. We got the I like you card in the reverse. You don't like who this person is at the core. Okay, you don't want to date them. We got the date sitting in the reverse. Maybe you are taking a step back altogether from dating. And you're like, you know what? Right now, I just need to focus on me, focus on healing, focus on my money. You do what it takes to get you back together. And so that you can understand that it is safe to love. But you got to love with boundaries set up. And you have to maintain those boundaries throughout the relationship. All right, we got, I have found the one that my soul loves. Have you? Is there somebody new in this situation? Let us know. If so, you better leave the pain of this past situation away. This says souls that belong to each other will always find their way back to each other. Oh my goodness, is this an indication that you guys will come back together? Gonna have to let us know about that. I'm feeling like a fairy temple oracle card with that. Because it says you met the one that your soul, loves. And that souls are going to come back together. So maybe somebody from your past is going to come back, Somebody from your childhood or something. I don't know. You got to let us know if that's happening. All right, we got the passion card. Now, didn't we already have this? We got the passion card with this deck. We get the passion card with this deck. And this says, kindle, glow, and spark. Now, this is all about manifestation, right? You can see that he's kind of growing a light within his hands. And this is all about understanding that you have to love yourself first. It must be cultivated from you in order for you to go out there and find it in somebody else. And so this is all about having that passion for yourself. You got to kindle that love for yourself. And then it will glow out. And then, boom, sparks will happen with an individual. All right, these are my angel answers cards. Now, you are welcome to focus on a question right now if you would like. If you don't have a question, that's all right. We're just going to see if we get some additional messages. Oh. I don't even like how those came out, but we're going to go with it. All right. First of all, if you were asking a question, I got an answer of unlikely. So I don't know what that's all about, but you take it. All right, it says within the next few weeks and then improving health. And so if your health has been affected right now, and it definitely can, especially when we see this 10 of Wands that came up here, all that burden on your back, whatever type of health issues you may be going through as a result of the stress of this situation, looks like within the next few weeks you may start seeing some balance from that, or at least you getting back to a little bit of your normalcy. I want one more. But it's important to do your shadow work and see what it is that you learned. Oh, I mean, we got in the near future. So if you asked a question about something, maybe something's going to happen in the near future. A new love, new relationship, a new job, whatever the case is. Let's get some personal messages on top of this reading. One more. All right, I'm going to read the ones we have, and then I'm going to shuffle that again. All right, we got stop resisting change. It is needed. Okay, now resisting change could be a lot of things. It could be, obviously, change as a whole, but it also could be changing your mentality and your mindset about things. This says cats and dogs can fight, or they can choose to get along. Now, that's really clear in saying, you know what, pick and choose your battles. If somebody is not worth the battle, honey, stop fighting with it. You can't fight somebody into submission. All right, and then you don't need the entire journey lined up to take the first step. That's the truth. You don't have to know, what the end result is just for you to start taking the first step. And so maybe that first step is, maybe you got a new job or a new career venture or a new project that you're working on. And maybe you're thinking you got to have all these pieces put together in order to go forward with it, but you don't. Take that first step. That first step could be research. That first step could be talking to other people in that field, whatever the case is. This says they never cared. This may be how you feel, or it may be the truth. Maybe that person they definitely didn't make you feel like they cared because they operated from a place of ego. However, I don't think that they didn't care at all. I just think that may be what you're thinking. It says you can make it through this, but you got to do an energy cleanse. Do your, do your shadow work and understand what it is that you learned from this. And this says do something new. Don't be so resistant to changes. All right, let's get a poem for you. And then we're going to get some direct messages from the ego operator that we were talking about earlier. All right, what they would want to say. But let's get a poem first. All right, we got number 29, shame. I'm actually ashamed I somehow allowed myself to stay, blaming myself for the reasons their love or lack thereof became this way. Did you blame yourself for how this person treated you? That they didn't love you enough because you didn't give enough or you weren't good enough? Honey, please, let me tell you something. You don't have to be ashamed of anything that you did in this relationship because it's all about learning and growing and developing and understanding that you can't blame yourself for how other people act. All right. I don't know who needed that message, but there it is. All right. The ego operator. Let's see what they would want to say to you. If they could say anything with no pride, no ego, no fear, all of that. What would they want to say? All right, let's get a couple more. Whoa, okay. Let me get these organized up, and then we'll keep on going. Okay, I want to get just a few more, and then we'll go through them. Okay. This is what this person would say to you if they could. Stepping out of comfort zones is hard for me. But your eyes, ooh, they're so mesmerizing. Every second, every minute, every day, I want forever with you. Because I love me, I love you, I love we. And if nothing lasts forever, can I be your nothing? But let me be honest with you. No one taught me how to love, and so I struggle how to show it. But man, I wish I would have told you how I felt. Because I hate when we argue. I'm so sorry I made you feel alone. I'm just so afraid. Because I can't imagine growing old with someone else. But can you ever trust me again? All right, this is your reading. Make sure to come back and check me out.